Intriguing contest, Ravi. Shahid really needs to lead his side to an emphatic victory if Pakistan are going to qualify for the final.
That's right, Paul. Good morning to all our viewers. Pakistan have to score a comprehensive victory here if they are to make it to the finals. And the man who can do it for them is Shahid Anwar. Very impressive record. 3,500 runs in one-day internationals. That's an average just over 36. 131 against the West Indies, his career best. Sri Lanka winning the toss today and sending Pakistan into bat. Paul Allitt, during his pitch report, said that there will be some help for the spinners. There's no doubt about that because it did look pretty rough, the surface, and there was a little bit of moisture as well, so one won't be surprised if there is some help for the spinners very early in the game. Sanjeev Silva will bowl the first over of the morning. 2 for 27 in this tournament against Kenya, his best. Just 3 matches for him in his career. He'll be bowling to Shahid Anwar.
All set then for the first ball of the last game in this round-robin series of matches. Sanjeev Silva from the Forest Road end to Shahid Anwar. And Pakistan underway from the first ball. Signal wide by umpire Ian Roberts.
And also I think another reason why Sri Lanka may have chosen to field first is that they know that Pakistan will be looking for a huge score here, and in trying to get that, maybe they might make a few mistakes, as a result of which they might lose wickets quickly.
There are all sorts of pressures on players in this one-day tournament, one-day cricket in general. It's always important to win, but increasingly important to win well and maintain a positive run rate, net run rate. Once you get behind him, that is very difficult to make up. First runs off the bat. Anwar picking up a single down to fine leg. Sally Milahi, 19 years of age, played 13 games already and averaging very nearly 35 with 350s and 100. A problem earlier this morning with the 15-metre circle placement, and the ground staff had got it slightly wrong. They'd placed those close catching discs, or the area where the close catches have to be, at 20 metres rather than 15, so hastily rearranged. Good opening over from Sanjeev Silva. 2 without loss, Pakistan. Anything short is dispatched with ease by Shahid. He's pulled that in front of square. It's running away. The outfield very quick. And that's the first boundary of the morning.
Well, after he played that first delivery in the over, he was practicing that shot. And he got an opportunity here to get it into play. Gets into nice position, had enough time to play it in front of square, and got the first boundary for Pakistan. Such an easy-paced wicket, he could pull it even off the front foot.
And again flicked away, he's timed that beautifully. Looked to play it with a cross bat in the end because the ball didn't bounce quite as much as he thought. He straightened the bat and flicked it away behind square for a second successive boundary.
This is one of his strengths, Shahid Anwar. He's a lovely timer of the ball. This one drifting towards leg stump. He gets into good position and plays it behind square. No chance for the man at fine leg.
Glorious. Absolutely glorious.
beautiful shot, this one, where he just leaned into it and played through the line. And again, timed it magnificently. Standing up tall, just playing through the line and finding the gap through extra cover. Free-stroking player.
He's repeated it. And that is a glorious shot as well. A little bit fuller this time, but still beautifully straight back for four.
Crowd getting a little noisy as someone decides to take the flag around for Pakistan, and my word, they can raise it high now with that shot over the top of long on. That's a lovely shot indeed.
Well, fine way to bring up the 50. A little bit of air here. Down the track comes the Pakistan captain. Good use of his feet. And going through with the shot and hitting it over mid-on for four.
So the run rate pretty good at this moment. Doing well. Crowd getting a little noisy as someone decides to take the flag around for Pakistan, and my word, they can raise it high now with that shot over the top of long on. That's a lovely shot indeed.
Well, fine way to bring up the 50. A little bit of air here. Down the track comes the Pakistan captain. Good use of his feet. And going through with the shot and hitting it over mid-on for four.
Holding out originally, but Afridi. And he's going to get one over the top. I think this one whipped him away. There's 6 runs. Well, what a way to open your account. That's not too bad at all. So Afridi gets after the spinner, Damasina. Squeaks it away over mid-wicket. That's an unbelievable shot. Second ball in. There he goes again. My word, is unbelievable. That's another 6 for him. And up it goes. That's his 3rd 6 since he's been at the crease. Faced 11 balls. And 3 is hit for 6 and 1 is hit for 4. And he really is enjoying this young man. And that is a long, long 6. That's the longest part of the ground down there on the long off boundary. Here he goes again, up in the air, and right out of the ground. That's over the top of the pavilion. Gone. That's a huge hit. That's into the car park. Down there by the production van, I should think. My word. The crowd are enjoying this. Shahid Afridi is enjoying it. Drags it from outside off stump. Gets his feet coming right down to it. Right up over the top of the mid-wicket boundary.
Huge hit. There's no point chasing that. 6 more. Hundreds up for Pakistan in just 13 overs and 1 ball. Stunning hitting by Afridi. First 50 off 53 balls. Look at that second 50 off just 27 deliveries. Mainly due to Shahid Afridi, who is 37 not out now. Flatter, faster, and hit further and higher. 6 more. Spectacular stuff from the Pakistanis. Afridi's just got license to hit. problem now for Jayasuriya is that he's bowled it probably as fast as he can and as flat as he can, and Afridi's still got underneath the ball and got enough loft on it to get it flat and straight for 6. 4 of those 6s through mid-on, 1 over long off. Full toss, that's going to be 6. No question about it. 50 partnerships up. Afridi's 50 has come off 18 balls, just 1 ball slower than the world record held by Sanaf Jayasuriya. Six, 2-6. Gone through for 4. Brave effort by mid-off to try and stop that ball.
That was a glorious short ball.
Have you ever seen anything like this, Chandrakant?
Yeah. It looks to be a very good striker of the ball.
That's an enormous blow. It's another 6. Well, it's not, it's 4 this time. So 3 6s, 2 4s, and a 2 from the over. 28 off that 14th over. 122 for 1, Pakistan. So just 4 off the over. A good one from Muralitharan. 15 overs gone. 126 for 1. For 1, 15 overs gone. Got to be one of the highest scores off the first 15 overs in limited overs cricket. Monstrously spectacular from Afridi. 59 not out. Look at that figure on the right. Just 20 balls faced. Shahid Anwar, his captain, 38 from 37, and a run a ball at the start of the innings. That's pretty good as well. Paled into insignificance beside Afridi's innings. 126 for 1 from just 94 balls, Pakistan. We're taking drinks with those 2 partnerships. 60 for the first wicket from 61 balls. That was good enough. 66 unbroken for the second wicket in just 30 deliveries in 24 minutes between Anwar and Afridi. And the bowling figures just starting to look a little ragged. Jayasuriya will want to forget those. 1 over for 28. Muralitharan with a semblance of order. 1 over for 4. The only bright spot for Sri Lanka this morning. Elahi caught Muralitharan, bowled Dharmasena for 23 when the score was on 60. Picked out the man at deep mid-wicket.
That's it, good stuff.
Jayasuriya is continuing from the city end. I'll show you the end of Elahi. And Afridi, well, he's going to his shell. He's blocked one and attempted to paddle that away. It's a leg by there.
Well, this is a tremendous performance from Pakistanis so far.
Well, the only way they can get into the final, Chandra, is to score in excess of 300 and then bowl Sri Lanka out cheaply. Afridi's come down the track. The field's out. But you need fielders in the car park when Afridi's batting. That's his 8-6. Children being kept busy on the perimeter of the ground. This isn't slogging, this is cultured and quality hitting from Afridi. Majority of his shots have been hit straight. Keeps his head down, watch the ball all the way onto the bat and hit them with enormous power. And again.
Glorious shot, Paul.
Well, you see this occasionally, you see the odd shot come off like this, but to sustain it and hit 9 sixes in the period of just 24 balls is quite exceptional.
I would love to see him batting against the medium pacer at the moment. Paul, the way he's going now, after all the spinners.
Well, he's hammered the spinners. Jonas Ferreira has come in for some dreadful tap. He's only bowled 8 deliveries, gone for 40.
No ball!
That's a no ball to compound the felony. So Muralitharan to Afridi. Huge turn, good shot. He just waited for that. Watched it turn into him and played an extremely cultured square cut for 4. Clubbed away, it's 4 more. Huge gap at mid-wicket. There's a man out at deep backward square and a man out at deep long on, and they're probably the best part of 100 metres between them as Afridi finds the gap. You think he's got time to just sort of take stock and block his way to 100, really? If he gets a run of ball, he's still there in under 50 deliveries.
Yeah, he's done a job for his team, and now he's looking for his 100.
And Shahid Anwar's in on the act. Extremely risky player.
Down the track he comes, and this has gone a long way. Another 6. These are not hits. These are Scud missiles. Down the track, opens his shoulders, and yet another Scud. And this is another one, even bigger, over mid-wicket and out of the ground. He's moved to 95, and so far he's had a party. Get a single on the onside. That's a rare sight when Afridi's been there. Shahid Anwar wants a second and comes back. Good running by the Pakistan captain. Guru Singh a little slow in coming to the ball there, and Shahid Anwar quick to spot it, run that first run hard, and came back comfortably for the second. He's moved to 97. Taken him only 36 balls, the world record set by Jay Surya in 48 balls. Can he get it? And he swept it away. This should be the world record. Shahid Afridi has got the fastest 100 in one-day international cricket. It's taken him only 37 balls. And he set this Nairobi Gymkhana ground ablaze. Fantastic innings by the young man, considering it's his first knock in one-day international cricket. Good, intelligent batting by him to paddle that one round the corner to bring up the fastest 100 in one-day international cricket. Some achievement for a man playing just his first knock in the big game. Look at those statistics. And that's Shahid Anwar's 50. He's looked pedestrian in comparison to Afridi, but it's been a fine knock by the Pakistan captain. He's been talking to Shahid Afridi all the way. Picked up. This would go straight to the man at long on. Yes, taken by him. The end of a fantastic innings by young Shahid Afridi. Caught by Muralidharan in the deep off Silva. But he's done the job for his country. Coming in at number 3, he set the stands alight. The fastest 100 in one-day international cricket. One of the great innings has just come to an end. Picks this one up. This goes straight down the throat of the fielder at long on, and a delighted Sri Lankan contingent. They knew they had to see the back of this man. 102 in just 40 balls in 51 minutes. It's sheer entertainment. 186 for 2 to score. Sanity most certainly will return to the proceedings now when Ramiz Raja comes to the crease. Lots of experience, 4,800 runs in one-day international cricket, close to the 5,000 run mark. 119 not out against New Zealand, his highest. By the umpire, rightly so.